it's windy outside, so I gotta talk up. It's really windy out here where I'm at. It's very, very windy. Just trying to fix my camera. It's very, very windy. I don't have. I'm not saying I don't have a topic to talk about. Yo, it's windy out here. I'm talking about windy. Everything is very windy. Hold on 1 second. It's going down. I'm gonna try to do this live the best way I can, short, sweet. The objective to life of living life is not about accumulating materialistic things. We've been taught wrong. We've been taught wrong all our lives about accumulating materialistic things. That makes you a man, that makes you a woman, that makes you a child, that makes you a very, very powerful individual. No, it makes you weak, because materialistic things hide the real you and hide the true you. We accumulate so much stuff in our life that we overshadow on who we are as people, as human beings, as we know it. Now, I'm not saying nothing is wrong with accumulating materialistic things. But see, we make that our objective in our life. All our life, we accumulating cars, we accumulating clothes, we accumulating sneakers, we accumulating hats, we accumulating antique things all our lives, which is fine because we built a life of that in this world. The most important thing that you forget that you should be accumulating and expunging from your life, subtracting and adding, is your sins, and adding blessings by giving. That's how you exist. That's how you keep going in this world and the next. Now, this may go over a lot of people's head because there are those that accumulate. They've been accumulating. It's addiction. And I understand that it's an addiction. Now, don't get me wrong, I like to dress nice. Yo, I like to dress nice. Everybody know I like to dress nice. I like to style. It's okay. It's fine. But when it comes a problem, when you make that your everyday life, when you accumulate and accumulate and accumulate and accumulate, right? Materialistic thing, what it does, you lose yourself. You lose the value of yourself. And your value as a human being is very high. It's high all the way up to the Creator, right? And we cloak our pain and suffering with materialistic things. You know, once you get it, you like, yeah, you know, look. I got the fresh leather on. I got the fresh outfit on. My outfit is fire. My outfit is fire. Look at me. But ask yourself, is your soul on fire? Is your spirit on fire? These are the things that we need to focus on, because we've been taught to accumulate physical things in this life. So what you're doing, you making this life your bed. You making your final decision, and you making your life to be this life right here on earth. And that's not the objective. The objective is just to build. It's to build generational wealth. It's to build ground wealth. Ground wealth talking about property, earth, so you can pass it on to your children. That's fine. But when it comes a problem, when you let these things, right, you let these things control your every movement, your every life, your every second and moment, then you forget to lose yourself. This is why it's very, very important to stay on track. This is why it's very, very important, beloved. And I'm telling you because I love you. Because, trust you me, I was one of those. I didn't always have clothes. I didn't always have sneakers. I didn't always have Nike. I didn't always have none of this stuff. I accumulated this stuff later on in life as a grown man. As me coming up young, I didn't have this stuff. I didn't have it. I didn't have it. I was one of those that was trapping and stagnated on a corner or just in life for sneakers and wear. I was one of those. But I have risen up because life and experience taught me that that's not the key. That's not the key. That's not the success. But to other people that's living on this earth, that is their success. That's all they have. That's what they think inside their mind. That's not all what you have. You have life, you have the ultimate creator to worship, and you have your children to leave a great example for them. You see, this life right here, right, is not everlasting. It's a materialistic world. It come and go. It come and go. And see, we keep procreating, generation after generation, trying to uphold this. What about the generation that came before us? They no longer here. Where are they? Do you hear of them? You don't hear of them. They of old. So they tried the same thing. So we have to try something that's different and better for us at the end of the day, beloved. That's all I'm saying. And that's what I learned. I learned that the spiritual world and the spiritual foundation is the key. Understanding your value, understanding your purpose is a must. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. 4K, like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How you doing? Is your injury and cane the result of an injury for being shot? No. No. I'm a bus operator. And this injury happened to a lady crashed into my bus. So that's what happened. Thank you so much for liking and sharing, subscribing. This is the dopest channel out right now on YouTube. This is the hottest channel. But we are being overshadowed by major platforms that was here before us. But we coming. Team Flow is coming. So this is the purpose and this is the objective that we need to get to. We need to change the format of our life because it's leading us down a dark path. Everybody that you know, majority of people that's in our neighborhoods, in our community, right? They go after materialistic things, jewelry, cars, girls. That comes with the life, right? Of this life. That's why I said, live the life, lead the life ain't no thing. I'm married to the game and the game is married to me. It cloaks itself with your lower desires of fame, fortune, and riches. But it's not going to tell you that it's going to backdoor you and put you in jail on the YME pins and possibly you get murdered and become an organ donor. This is why it's really, really important, a big campaign for me to expose this murder, death, kill, barbaric, evil, twisted way of life, which was procreated for us to live this life. But it's go deeper and deeper and deeper into darkness. It's not going to get you there. Yes, it's going to get you a physical life. Anything that you want. You want this life. You want the woman. You want the cars. You're going to get that. You're going to get that. But at the end of the day, you're not going to be happy. Because you know why? The more you accumulate, the more you want. The more you want. The more you want. Because there's always something that's coming out later that you're going to want. That's going to be more expensive than what you got. So what's going to happen is that you're going to have to go after that. Instead of going after correcting your soul. And all that other stuff is going to be attracted to you. The woman, the car, all that stuff is going to be attracted to you. If you chase after this, you lose yourself at the end of the day. I have known that. And it took me a while to understand that. It took me a while. I just didn't get it like that. That's why I'm passing the knowledge and wisdom and understanding off to you. So we can have a better life at the end of the day, beloved. And this is all facts, man. This is all facts, you know? Each one teach one. This is how we do. I've been learned long time ago about this life. This is why I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't party. I don't hang out. I don't do those things. Not to say that the person that's doing it is bad. It's just that I learned that it's not going to get me there. This life is a port. Our ancient ancestors never did that. They always was in tune with spirituality. They didn't speak. They wasn't partying and getting drunk all day, all night long. They wasn't doing that and having sex. They were so in tune with spirituality. They was trying to find out the mysteries of life. That's what their objective. That was their objective. To find the mysteries out of life. Was not to party and drink. So we've been taught this thing all wrong at the end of the day, beloved. This is all facts. That's right. Let's go, E. We've been taught this whole life is, listen, once you're dead and gone, you're going to become fertilizer. That's what's going to happen. You're going to become fertilizer. Your whole physical going to go back to the essence. Wherever you made of is going to go back to that. And what you're going to be left with. Your spirituality, you're going to be naked. You ain't going to have nothing to stand on. You don't got no blessings. You don't got nothing. All they're going to do is say, yo, he was getting fresh every day. He was getting money. He was a get money hustler. That's what they're going to say. I want to be remembered as, yo, he was spiritual and a hustler and a leader, right? He understand and built for his community. He understand and led his followers to a righteous path. And this is what we need to do at the end of the day. This is all facts, man. This is all facts. What's up, E Boogie? How you doing? Hey, yo, after this, I'm going to call you, all right? I got to tell you something. But let me finish this live. This is all facts, beloved. I have passed it already. I elevated it. I elevated the game. I elevated this life. So I don't want no more parts of the physical world that was co-created for our bed to rest in. I'm not resting here, bro. I'm going to the next afterlife in the spiritual form. That's what I'm trying to get right. And you should do the same thing. Tell yourself, are you happy? Are you happy? Deep down inside, are you happy? Are you at where you wanted to be at in life? Ask yourself. Some people may say, yeah, I'm at that. I got cars. I got clothes. I got dirt. I got this. I got jewelry. Like, I'm good. Most of those entertainers and most of those individuals are not happy. Why do you think they keep going back to the neighborhood and the community? They not happy at where they at. They not happy. They are not happy. Because you know why? We got to keep constantly procreating, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Because that's what it's about. It's to constantly keep moving. You got to keep constantly moving. You got to keep constantly doing what? Innovating yourself for the next life, the next future. Because trust you me, this murder, death, kill, barbaric, evil, twisted life want to cut your life short. He wants to cut it short. That's his objective. Thank you, E. E Boogie said, you ain't never lied. E Boogie from the Bronx said, that's facts. E Boogie said, let's go. E Boogie said, CC cool. This is facts, man. This is facts. I ain't saying nothing is wrong with wearing sneakers, you know? I ain't say, listen. I ain't say nothing wrong with wearing sneakers and being fresh. There's nothing wrong with that. But it comes a problem when you keep accumulating, and you forget your objective. You forget the objective, and the objective is to worship the one creator, the Alpha Omega. This is all big facts. This is all big facts. You have to worship him. You have to put that in. If you don't, you're going to be lost. Because everything that you base your life on is going to be of this physical world. And we know this world is going to perish. It has a beginning and it has an end. But you, beloved, right? You are a duplicate of the Creator. You are a duplicate of the Alpha Omega, which cannot be destroyed. That piece and essence of him can be destroyed. You don't think that he's going to check that? That's a part of him. He's going to question that. He's going to check that. You're of him and he of you. You don't understand that? You don't understand that? Understand it. He's going to check you. This is facts. So I would like to end this topic with I love you, right? Keep your eyes open and your head on swivel. There's murder, death, kill going on here. Not just physically, mentally, spiritually, right? Murder, death, kill, right? Live the life. Live the life ain't no thing. I'm married to the game and the game is married to me. It cloaks itself with your lower desires of fame, fortune, and riches. It's not going to tell you that it's going to backdoor you. You're going to end up in a why me pinch. You're going to end up north. You're going to end up in jail. You're going to end up in federal prison doing 10, 15, 20, 30 years to life. Ultimately, you're going to become an organ donor and you're going to be cremated and dead and gone. This is all facts. That's the objective. That's the objective. Coming with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Experience from spiritual eye. All big facts. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Please like, share, subscribe to the dopest channel out right now on YouTube. This is all big facts. Coming with bangers and hits. Bangers and hits for you and I. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it so you can know I'm dropping bangers and heat for you and I. That's all facts. Peace, y'all. Later. Later. Later.